Hey, hi everyone. Once again, welcome back to my channel, Imtiaz IT Service. I hope you have been watch the last video. That is, what exactly the string, how we can work with the string there, right? So basically, I just bring another video for you, where we are going to start working with the okay, the last one what we have been discussed so far there. Fine. So previously, basically, we have discussed about what exactly the string, and then we understood how we can compare with the C language. Basically, what is happening here when you create a string here, especially by using literal there, right? And we have seen the example, and also we have just understood what exactly the difference between equal operator and equals method there, right? Okay, great. So today's in this session, we'll be understanding about how to work with a new keyword. Okay. So in today's session, we'll be understanding how to work with a new keyword, and also we'll see the couple of interview questions. Okay. Which is very important for you to crack the interviews, right? Okay. So before proceeding here, I hope that people have just understood what we have been discussed so far. And basically, I just request you, if you have been like this video, please subscribe the channel here because I have just started, guys, and I request for you to just help me to grow my channel there so that I can just keep on adding the videos there. Fine. Thank you so much. Okay, let's start now. First thing is we'll understand here what will happen here basically when you create an object by using the operator there. See, basically, the point here is, let me make you to understand here. Let me just open the page here. See, as of now, we just understood here what is happening by using literal, right? This thing, right? Now today we'll understanding by using new keyword. So first thing you just understand here, what exactly the new actually. Okay. Basically, in case of Java, new is a operator. Okay. Is a is a operator, guys. Is a operator, is a special type of operator. This special type of operator is basically required for creating the instance of a particular class. The class can be user defined, the class can be the predefined. So the new operator is used basically for creating an instance. When I say the creating the instance means creating an object for the class there. Okay. And second point, you will remember that whenever I say that creating an object for the class, which means allocating memory. Okay, allocating memory, because the memory is occupied here, then only we can able to access your instance variable and instance method. Still we'll discuss about all the things about the constructor and all the things in future class in the coming session there. But for the time being, guys, you just need to understand what exactly the purpose of new operator is, right? I hope it's clear for everyone what exactly the new operator is. Now, if you see that string is a class, if you see that string is a class, this is a class also. Okay, it is a class. Which class, guys? This is a predefined class, which is defined, which is defined inside a java.lang package. So Sun Microsystem has given the default package for us. In that package, that is called a java.lang package. In that package, we had a class whose class name is what? String. So string is a predefined class for which we can create an object here. For which we can create an object here. Okay. So in this class, we had so many constructor. We are taking a constructor which take input as a string here. Okay, right? So let's see that. Let's understand here what exactly the new operator. Now, if you see that, guys, string str s equal to new string. I'm just given some content here that is a welcome, which basically create the two objects and one reference variable. So what exactly the meaning of this one? Let's understand here. See, basically, what we understood that whenever you work with a literal, it is directly occupying the memory inside the heap. But inside the heap, we have a special memory block. Remember, guys, we have a special memory block. That name is what? SCP. That is a string constant. Sorry, string constant pool. Okay, is a special memory block. Now, whenever we define a string, okay, or whenever we create the string, okay, by using literal, directly the memory is going to occupy inside the string constant pool here. Okay, na? That we understood, right? But let's understand here what will happen when you create an object here of the string class by using. Okay, let's take an example here by using here. Let's say, well, I'm just giving simple one. Let's say MTS. So this time I have created object by using new operator. So we are not using literal here, guys. Now remember this one. We are not using literal. We are using what, ma? New operator. We are using what? New operator. So let's understand. Let's understand what will happen whenever the JVM has encountered this line here. See, basically, whenever the JVM has encountered, let's take a picture here now. So we have a memory management, that is a Java stack we had. And here we have heap memory. Okay? So two things we have. So this is our Java stack, guys. And then this is what? Heap memory. And as I said for you guys, we had a special memory block. We had a special memory block. Let's take a special memory block here. So for the time being, I'm just drawing like this. Okay, now we had a special memory block. What is that special memory block, guys? Now we had SCP, that is a string constant pool, right? SCP, there's a string constant pool. Okay. Now let's understand here what will happen whenever it is encountered the new data. So basically what happened, guys, it is creating an object. It will create an object inside the heap memory directly there. It will create an object inside the heap memory directly, as well as it also create an object inside the SCP. But before creating here in SCP, it will cross-check that whether any string object of the same content is available. No, we don't have as of now. So it will occupy. And as I said, guys, for each object creation, there will be unique hash code will be generated here. For some hexadecimal code will be generated here, which I'm writing here. Okay, some unique hash code will be generated here. And there's going to write the content. What is the content, guys? Now, let's say write Imtiaz. And here also write Imtiaz. And then this str will be point to the heap memory here. Okay, it is going to point to the heap memory here, like this. I hope is it clear for all of you guys now? Now look at guys now what is happening here. Whenever we use a new operator, as I said here, this point string s equal to new. So I hope you can see the screen, guys, all of you, right? String s equal to new string welcome, or I have just taken Imtiaz instead of welcome here. So what is saying that it is creating the two objects and one reference variable. So if you just look at carefully, guys, now. So how many object is creating, guys, now? It is creating the two object. One object is maintaining inside the heap memory, and another object is maintaining inside the string constant pool here. But where is a reference here? That is a str. Str is always pointing to the heap memory there. Okay, na? So that's the behavior. That's the behavior of new. So as I said here, in such cases, JVM will create the new string object in the normal non-pool heap memory. Means here. Okay, na? And second thing is what ma? At the literal welcome will be placed inside the string constant pool. Here another. Okay. The variable s will be referred to the object in the non-heap memory. So this is going to point here. So if you just look at guys, when you just compare with a literal, in case of literal, okay, I'll just write the literal also, guys. Just write literal also so that it is easy for you to understand. What if that I'm just taking literal, guys? I'm just taking here empty. Now what happens, guys? As I said here, whenever the JVM is going to encounter this line, so it always going to create. Where is going to create the memory, guys? Now inside the string constant pool here. Okay, now I'll just draw this one carefully. So Java stack, and this is your heap memory. Okay, so we have some special memory block. Sorry, special memory block that is a string constant pool here. We have string constant pool, right? And what I said, guys, now it is basically directly stored here inside the SCP. And for each object, some hexa, okay, value will be generated here, and the content will be written here and then it is going to point exactly here. Okay, I hope it's clear for everyone. Okay, so if you just compare, guys, now, if you just compare here, in case of the new operator, whenever we use the new operator, it is maintaining a copy of object, okay, inside the SAP as well as in the non-SAP, that is in the non-SAP, right? Whereas in case of literal, whenever you use the literal here, directly is occupying the SCP here, right? So let me take here, this is case one I'm just taking. And this is I'm just taking here. Yes. Let's do one thing, guys. Let's take another case. Now what happened, guys? Let's understand here. I'm just taking a string str1 equal to, let's say string, let's say Imtiaz, I'm just writing new string. Again, I'm writing Imtiaz again. Okay, let's understand what happened now. Okay. Okay, so here I'm just taking here, this is case 3. Let's for understanding purpose. Okay, na? Now can you guess what happened, guys, now in this case? Let's draw here. We had a Java stack. We had the heap memory. Let's take the Java stack. And this is your heap memory. Okay, na? So very quickly I'm going to draw. This is our string constant pool, right? This is our string constant pool. Let's write here string constant pool, guys. Okay, now tell me, guys, first thing what happened now? Whenever you use the new operator, it is going to occupy the object here inside the, come on guys, inside where? Both SCP as well as string constant. And for every object creation, some unique hash code will be generated. So I'm just writing, guys. Okay, and then the content. What is the content, guys? So we had this content. And where is going to point, guys, now? It is going to point here inside the heap memory. It is going to point inside the heap memory. Is it clear now? Okay, now what happens in the second case now? So in the second case here, now if you see that we are using the new operator, right? So it is going to create object again. And whenever the object is created here, it will generate the unique hash code here. Okay, some hash code is generated, guys. We are not bothering here. Okay. But in case of string literal, before creating the object, okay, it will cross check. What will cross check, guys, now? It will cross check whether already existing object is available or not here. Okay, just wait. Okay, so what I said, guys, now basically, whenever we use a new operator, blindly it is going to create an object here and it will write the content. But in case of SCP, you need to remember one point here. What is that point, guys? You have to remember one point. What is that point here? Let me write here. Okay, let me write the point here. Basically, string constant put, it does not allow duplicate content. Okay, now it does not allow duplicate content here. If you just look at here, as I said, whenever we use a new operator, it is maintaining inside the heap as well as inside the SCP. But generally, the behavior of the string constant pool is it does not allow the duplicate content. So what is happening in the second case is whenever it's trying to create an object, it's creating the object inside the heap. But when it is going for the SCP here, before creating, it will cross check whether the same content is available or not. If the same content is already available, it will not create the another object with the same content. That's a behavior. That's a behavior. So what happens now in this case? In this case, this str2 will be point to where ma? Inside here. I hope it's clear. Is it clear for all of you? Got the clarity now? Right or not? Let's do one thing. Let's take these three cases as of now. Let's see the practical one. Let's understand what is happening here. Okay, na? Let's open this Eclipse. Now, first, as I said here, when I use a string literal, Okay, this is the first case I've taken here by using literal. Okay, so sorry, we are using new operator. No, yesterday we have seen already literal, right? So new operator string here. I'm just creating an object here. Okay. So what I said here for you guys now, whenever we use a new operator, it is going to create object inside where? Inside the heap as well as HCP. Always remember that. It will create object inside the heap as well as HCP here. Okay. Now, so when you just print it here, it will get the output here. If you just want to print it, you'll get the output. You can see guys. Yes, we get the output as integers, right? Perfectly is working. Okay, what if that in the second case? Okay. So this is the first case. Second case we have taken literal, right? Okay. Okay. And third case we have taken new operator. Let's take here str1 and str2 we are just taking here. Okay. Okay, fine. Now, if you just look at here in this case, now if somebody asks you, okay, if somebody asks you what is happening here, if I just want to compare, suppose if you want to compare the references, if you want to compare the references, so basically whenever you want to compare the references, if you want to compare the references, so whenever you want to compare the references here, in this case you can take the help of equal operator. So whenever you want to compare the references, you can take the help of equal operator there. Okay. So use the equal operator, which is used to compare the reference. No, sir, I want to compare the content of the string, sir. So if you want to compare the content of the string, if you want to compare content of the string, then we have to use equals method. What method, guys? Equals method. Let's see, guys, are we correct or wrong? Now, first thing is, let me write here only for in front of you. str1 is equal to str2. Okay. Let's write system.out.println. Both are same. Else system.println not same. So can you guess what will happen now? Okay. Now if you just look at now, as I said for you, equal operator is not going to compare the content. It is going to compare what the references, whether both are pointing the same reference or not. In this case, if you just look at this hash code, that is a hexadecimal code, both are different. So in this case, we'll get not equal. So we'll get here answer as not same here. Let's go and prove it, guys. If str1 is equal to str2, then we'll just write it here. Both are pointing to same reference. Else, both are not pointing to same reference. Okay, can you guess what is the output, guys, now? Let me write here ERR for better understanding so that we'll have the differentiate. Yes, both are not pointing to the same reference. So what I said is correct or not? Yes, perfectly is working here, right? Okay, sir, what if that if I want to compare the content of a string, sir, right? So let's see. Let's see. If I want to compare the content of the string. So how we can compare, guys, now? We can compare by using the equal method. So equals method, str2. So I can write it here. Content are same. Else content are not same here. Okay, na? Let's see now what is the output here. I'm just writing ERR for better understanding. Okay, na? So I'm just writing here. Let's like this. Content are not same for differentiate. Okay, na? So can you guess, guys, what is the output now? So probably we can say that references are different, but the content are same. So that means two different objects are there for the same string class, but the content is same here. So the output is content are same here. So can you see, guys, now content are same here. So I hope it's clear for everyone, right? So what is the behavior of literal and new keyword here? Let's combine both the things and let's see some more things. Okay. Let me take another case, guys. Let me take case 4. These are not cases actually. I just, once you practice, you'll be understanding all the things. Okay. So let's take here string str1 equal to, this time I'm just taking here, let's say new string imtiaz, and str2 equal to, let's take here imtiaz. I'm just combining both the things. ठीक है ना? I'm just combining both the things. str3 equal to imtiaz and str4 equal to new string imtiaz. Now see, okay, we had four different things, right? So same content but four different things. I'm just taking this scenario. We have a couple of scenarios. Okay, now. So let's see that what happens now in this case. I'm just taking here Java stack. I'm just taking here SCP. So let's take here Java stack. And here we had heap memory. Okay. So first thing, guys, very quickly you have to be tell me what happened now. So this is our special memory block. This is our special memory block here. That is nothing but SCP. Okay. So the first thing is we had str1. Okay. So first thing is it is going to create object where inside heap as well as string constant full, and basically it is going to write the content. Let me write the content here and also write the content here. Okay. And as I said, something I'm just writing for, okay, for the time being, because okay, we just under there are something, okay, and here it is going to point to the heap memory. Okay. Okay. Now second thing, guys, we are using what? First thing is clear, right? This is our second is what? Literal. Now, if you see that whenever is encounter the literal here, before creating, it will cross check whether the same content is there or not. If it is there, it will not create. It will get the same reference and is going to point to the existing object here. Understood now? It won't create here. Understood now? It won't create here. And whereas str3, this also going to point, guys, the same thing here. This also going to point to the same here. Okay. Okay. Now what happens now? str4. Now what happens now? Now it will create new object. It will create new object because inside the heap directly, it will create the object. It will not check whether the same object is available. It will not bother. It will not bother here. Okay? It will not bother. It will going to create here. Okay? Now, if you just look at carefully, guys, now, if you just look at here, these are the things is over. Right? If you just look at carefully now, what is happening now? Whenever we are using the new operator, blindly it is going to create object. It will not bother whether the same content is available or not. It will not bother. Though we have the same content, still, it is going to create the new object here. So that's the behavior of your heap memory when you compare with the string constant pool. Now, in this case, if you want to differentiate, how we can differentiate? Let's take an example here. Let's take an example. We'll take the same thing what we have written, guys. So first one we have taken str1 new, str yes, and str2 I have taken literal, guys. 3 also I have taken literal, and then I have taken 4 and yes. Now you tell me. Let me ask you one thing here. Let's see. Equal, same reference. So here I'll just write shortcut. I'm writing, guys, not same. So tell me, guys, now. Can you guess what is the output now? Look this diagram and tell me. str1 and str2. str1 and str2 both are same reference? No. So answer will be not same reference. Yes, we get the not same reference. Okay. Now str2 and str3. str2 and str3. Look the diagram now. str2 and str2. str2 and str3 both are pointing the same reference. So the answer will be same reference. Okay, the same reference perfectly now. Okay. Now what about str1 and str4? Look the diagram. str1 is pointing here, str4 is pointing here. So both references are different. So we get not same reference. Yes, perfectly. What if that, if I'm just looking the content are same or not same? Yes, content are same. The content is same here. So here I'll change the one. Same content, different content. Shortcut I'm writing guys for the time being. Okay, na? So what is the answer, guys? Now look at str1 Imtiaz, str4 Imtiaz. So we are comparing content. We are not comparing reference. So content is same. Yes, perfectly is working. And also we'll take str2 and str3. So this also content is same. So we'll get same content. So I hope people have understood now. I hope it's very clear for you. So come back here. So now if you just look at here, when you just compare with the literal, I hope you got the clarity what exactly the difference between the new and the literal here. Fine. So some more things I hope you can practice by yourself. If not, please comment me so that I can help you there. Okay. So these are the things I have to complete in this video. In the next video, I'll be covering the interview questions for you so that it is easy for you. It should not become very lengthy. It should be very simple for you. So the next video will be the complete interview so that I can explain you about the interview questions. Okay. So thank you so much. I hope you understood this concept. In the next video, we'll be understanding about the interview questions. Okay. So please, if you just understood the concept, share this video for all of them, those who want, and please subscribe my channel, guys. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care.